Oh, hello, people. See, how are we going up? Yes. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Just Freelance channel. I hope you all are doing well. I hope your Thanksgiving went well if you celebrated. If not, I hope you had a good weekend. It has been a busy few days. Got to spend time with some family. Got to come back and kind of figure out all kinds of mess that I need to deal with real life. But yeah, we're not going to talk about that too much. I hope you all are doing well. So today it was just kind of a little bit of a lazy day, honestly. I really should have gotten some stuff that I couldn't get myself motivated to do it. But we are here to get back into Final Fantasy XI. Last time we played, we ran into some complications. We found out that there was a potential traitor in our midst with the Caits Siths, and we eventually found out which one it was. And then we got attacked by another member of the Spite Wardens, I think is the group. We saw Lady Lilith, as well as Lillisette and Portia getting kidnapped. And apparently Portia has become, they're both being held hostage by Lady Lilith and the Spite Wardens and all that jazz. And so yeah, we got, things are gotten bad. Anyway, within that time, I also did a couple other things. I went ahead and I leveled up Warrior to 99%, to level 99. So many things that back up onto the auction house. Nobody's taking my my S-Site orb, which I find a little odd. Anyway, so yeah, Warrior has gotten to level 99 now. Let me go ahead and roll this back up so I can show you guys. Job levels. Yep, so Warrior's now level 99. And that was an interesting thing. I ended up leveling things up. So, let me explain. Off of stream, I have started doing the Abyssia content because the story itself, there's not a whole lot there, and any of the lore and stuff that I do will be related to like the quests and stuff that's there. Mainly the reason being is that I wanted to get some of the content done. So there's a couple things that happen with that. As you go through the 9 zones, more or less, that there are, they're set up in different sections. So Abyssia has basically 3 parts to it. I think it's Visions, Scars, and then one more, and I can't remember what it is. But Abyssia acts kind of like Dynamis, which you guys have seen. It's a case of you get into an area, you have a timer, and you go around these different zones, killing different monsters. Certain monsters have notorious monsters that you can get drops for, and you go around doing that. And then as you go, you're building up these tiers. Eventually, we'll get to the point where we'll be doing Abyssia far more often and on stream itself. Right now, I'm just trying to get through it because as you go through it, you get these things called Abyssite. Let me pull up my key items. Let me explain this. So, Abyssia has its own thing. So you have the Traverser Stones, which get you there. That's been a cutscene that I've shown you guys. So these items here, these are items that you get from, these are key items that you get for notorious monsters. So that's one there, that's one there. The Viridian Abyssite stuff and Ivory Abyssite stuff, this is stuff that you get as you go along. Lunar Abyssite is kind of like, it is an item slot. Visa, hey, please come on in, buddy. It's so good to see you. I was just explaining Abyssia a little bit. So, Lunar Abyssite is stuff that you get as you go through the story. You eventually get 3, and they're kind of like key items. So basically, this is a spot that you can then fill in with an Atma, and this is where Atmas first came in. So if you remember Atmas from 14, a little different. Atma the Stout Arm, Allure, Voracious Violet, Stormbird, Stronghold. These all have stats to them. Voracious Violet makes it so then you get more double attack, more things like that. So you can have these, and they're basically power-ups inside of Abyssia. They're kind of redundant now because everybody's so high level, but at the time, this was big. This was really big to do because you can get like a 15 points a tick regen, you can get a big boost in strength, a bunch in defense, defenses in magic, like magic defense or against certain elements and stuff like that. It made it a lot easier for you to do stuff. And a large majority of the notorious monsters that you fight in Abyssia can drop an Atma that you can then infuse, so you get a booster from it. These are just effective auras on your character. You have to install them each time you go into Abyssia, all that jazz. So, as you go through those, you also are getting these ones here, which give you little bonus and stuff. I think this one's so the Ivory Abyssite, I think, is just kind of temporaries for the zones. It makes it so you can get like treasure chests more often, less experience lost, and more light gained. I don't know the light stuff quite yet. It's more important in the later zones. I've only really done the first 3 zones. So as I've been going through these, you can get these Atmas. When you get through all 9 zones and you get through basically all of the story until like the final boss of Abyssia, you then get the Atma. You get the Abyssite of Discernment, which basically means that once you start fighting notorious monsters, it will give you a not vague, but a kind of a hint of what you need to use to trigger the procs. Now, I've said this before. The procs are when you do certain actions against certain monsters, and they can affect different things. So, the blue procs, it means it'll give. I think it does. It pauses. It doesn't pause spell casting. I think it pauses special attacks that the bosses can use. Their own tactical point attacks. They can't use them for a little bit, so they get kind of a slightly stunned. They can't do special abilities. They can't do like big swipe moves, fire breaths, all that jazz. Yellow proc, and what those will do is that with blue procs, they make it so then the rare loot is more often able to drop. So it's one of the procs you kind of want to take care of. Yellow procs, on the other hand, are affected by magic. So you have to cast certain magic spells. It's based on the day of the week. So if it's fire spells on Fire's Day. It's water spells on Water's Day, and those will trigger. What those will do is they will silence the notorious monsters, so they can't cast spells. In later zones, Scars of Abyssia onward, you have to get the yellow to make it so then armor upgrades to Empyrean gear drops. So this would be the eye seals. This would be crafting items that they drop specifically. So those are more important later on. I'm not worried about it currently. Last one is red procs, and this is what I've been trying to do. So red procs, it's doing weapon skills that have. Actually, let me look this up. I want to make sure I'm not giving incorrect information. Okay, so this is something that has not been really explained on here. So there are 2 kinds of weapon skills. There's physical weapon skills and there's elemental weapon skills. Physical weapon skills, they just do damage, but they don't have an element associated with them, and that usually goes into the skill chain system and stuff. I'll just kind of drag past that. So the red ones, they're meant to be the elemental weapon skills, and there's a lot less of them than the blue weapon skills that do the blue procs. So the reason why I wanted to get my warrior up to 99 rather than waiting is because warrior sub ninja with certain aspects evolved can do all of these procs. The reason being is that when you fight a lot of these notorious monsters in Abyssia, they drop a key item or an item that you need to have to spawn the next tier, essentially. What red procs do is it does a heavy level stun, so it stops the boss for like 5 to 10 seconds straight up, just stuns them. And then they also give you nearly a guarantee of the items dropping, key item or otherwise. So the fact that warrior can do them all. So this means that I would be self-sufficient. I wouldn't have to have somebody else come in to help me do procs, and I won't have a chance of potentially losing a proc. This is best when you're farming notorious monsters on your own, because then you're always guaranteed to get the one you need, as opposed to popping, let's see, like a tier 2 or tier 3 monster. It doesn't drop the spawn item you need for the next tier up that you're needing, so you have to go back all the way down to the base enemies and do the process again. So it's getting rid of redundancies in farming. So that's the whole reason I'm doing that. It turns out I'm going to need a bit more prep with it. I have to invest merit points into Great Katana and Normal Katana, which is Samurai and Ninja. The problem is that Warrior can't normally equip those. So I was able to go and get a couple of items that are those weapon types, but I also have the problem of the weapon skill. When you guys have seen me play in the past, as you attack with certain weapons, the weapon skill goes up, and each job has a mastery of each weapon and all that jazz. So the trick is that even though Warrior could equip those weapons, I can't use those weapon skills unless it's up to a certain weapon skill level, if that makes sense. So a lot of time, ninja, for the skills that they need for those, it gets to 144. The weapon skills I need for those two, the 3 weapon skills I need out of those 2 weapons are 175s, meaning that I have to boost with merit points, as well as go get particular items that actually boost the weapon skill, the combat skill up. So you can get pieces of gear like that. Anyway, so that's kind of what I've been doing in the background. I also found out that I needed to get my ninja up to 75 because otherwise I can't put merit points into it. You have to be a minimum of 75 to put merit points in. So I've been doing that. I ended up getting ninja up to level 70, so I'm actually really close. It's just going to take a little bit more time and effort to get that up. And then I have to go farm the items. Luckily, I know that the 2 to 3 items that I could go and get, it's just going to take stuff farming in an Esha Ruan. And I'm going to have some help with that because there's some nasty monsters there that I can survive against, but it's going to be tough. Anyway, after that all review, we're going to go find the story again. So, like I said, we ran into Lady Lilith. We had a big scene of Lillisette and Portia getting kidnapped by what looked like a kind of a blackish blue Ahriman and taken to Lady Lilith. Caits and I got buried in an avalanche, essentially, after we found out one of their compatriots was the traitor that was feeding intel, more or less. So, what we need to do now is we need to head back into the past. So, we're going to go to the Ronfar front. Yes. And Visa, I'm so glad to see you. I haven't seen you in my chat for a while now, and I hope you're doing well. I hope 14's still being fun for you. I have fully switched. I'm fully into 11 now, and 14 is not being paid for. So don't kick me out of the out of the free company. At some point I will return, but I've realized that unless an online game really keeps my focus, I eventually burn out or get bored of it. So I kind of need to constantly switch things up. I'm sure you understand. So. Okay, so we now need to go and talk to Rostane, and I think we are going to actually be stuck with doing... Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, I don't know. It seems so it seems like with the last couple weeks, there's been a lot of issues with Cloudflare, the cloud computing company that kind of does a lot of internet services, and Twitch is one of them. So I don't know. Maybe they were able to do like a reset on their. They were able to do like a reset or something on their servers or maintenance or something that kind of made it a little easier. So anyway, we're gonna go get our sigil, and then we're gonna go get going. I hope your Thanksgiving was productive, and if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, then you had a good weekend. You know, we're able to get into like Black Friday deals, Cyber Monday stuff today. So I did a very controlled and very carefully calculated purchase of one game. As much as I shouldn't be buying games, Black Friday is really hard to give up because they really give good deals. So I have gotten a game that we will play in the future. It will be something that we play between March and May, which will be nice. Okay, and Caits is with us, but just ephemeral at the moment, it looks like. Jeth, how does this day find you? You seek Sir Regulus, I trust. Please, enter the chateau at will. Oh, fantastic, I'll do that in a minute. Why, Jeth, what brings you back so soon? Where are the others? I thought Portia and Lillisette had left in your company. Egats! What in places is that black and white creature? Small details such as my identity can wait. We'll keep until another day. Your comrade Jeth has urgent news to divulge to you. Yeah, we got snow dumped on us. Oh, yeah, and the 2 important women in your life also got kidnapped. What? Both Portia and Lillisette? Confound it. Confound it to heck. There's a slam. There we go. Death, I cannot believe you permitted such a thing to happen. I can't believe I just stood there like a duck and got completely covered in snow. Yeah, it really would have been better had I done something. Yeep! But, wait, what am I saying? Blame is not yours, but mine. Had only I been strong enough to overcome my condition. I'm sorry. Ring-a-ling. Please forgive me my outburst. Oh, Caits, it doesn't say his name properly, that's right. Where are you going? You know as well as I strike out for Buston Glacier. No, wait, you can't handle this on your own. We need you to think before we act. Chart out each step. Nope, not gonna get a chance. Darn this wound. Noiler is going on. Sir Rageless, why are you not resting in bed? It looks a little odd because I'm wearing the same outfit as her. You are in no condition to be wandering around unescorted. Norio, I thought you were engaging enemy forces out on the vertical inlet. That's normally where she gets sent. I had indeed gone and joined the fray at the inlet, but I was there only in body, for my mind had never left you. In reconciling the two, I knew there was naught I could do save one thing. Turn here to be by your side. I have no excuses to offer. My irrational behavior astonishes even myself. It's true what they say about love, that can drive a woman insane. Uh-oh. This is gonna throw off the whole timeline. Nollery? Arrived here just in time to hear of your intent to go north. It would be my honor to go forth in your stead and color the white snow of Houston grimacing with steaming heathen blood. Nollery, listen. Say no more. Bereft of love and honor, a woman's life holds no meaning. I'm not sure I follow. Rest easy, Sir Regulus. This is the most animated I've seen a character. Holy crap. For distance is no obstacle for two who are bound by destiny. So, the little bit that we know about Nollery is that she went off to the far east to learn the art of the samurai and came back with almost a fanatical conviction in honor as well as fighting evil. So, I wish I could move like that. Jeez. Upon my return, okay. I would that we were joined before the goddess. Oh, she wants to get married. This is a little bit more than Rageless could take. Company, fall in. Trials and tribulation of a heartthrob. This is no laughing matter. I know and envy you not in the least. I came here not to mock, but to say that I, too, will depart for the north. I assume you're already aware of the Allied forces' preemptive strategy underway there. Some time ago, it came to light that the Beastmen were massing a sizable force out in Valdania. And thank you for the lurk. Nollery's unit and my own have been assigned to the task of laying an ambush. What? I've heard of no such thing. Why have my Ironcrest Hawks not been called? The war is far from over, my friend, and you far from fully healed. Likely, General Cousteau deemed it best that you keep your unit kept in reserve for a more dire time. I cannot abide by this. I will not be left behind. Rageless, listen to me. The war is already lost if we knight captains cannot distinguish between duty and personal affairs. Consider this. Should the operation fail and you were to fall with us, the kingdom's defenses would be severely compromised. All would be lost. Now tell me, Portia, is she in danger? I thought as much. You just sit tight and leave this matter to me. Oh, don't forget Lillisette. Lillisette's in danger too. Understood. Apparently, Caits talked out loud and took it from me. Okay. I'm counting on you. Jeth, this is your chance we've been waiting for. An opening. While the Matter Falcons and the Red Roses hold any encroaching enemies at bay, you and I will attempt to locate Lillisette and Portia, extricate the two damsels. Let's go and ask Bestolette and Olier for permission to join their company. No, Visa, it's perfectly fine. Lurk is a good term. It means it's basically telling the streamer you're here watching, you're just not active in the chat. It's perfectly fine. I kind of wish lurk was a different term because lurk does have kind of a bad connotation, but no, lurk is perfectly fine. I actually want to revamp that lurk because it's kind of wordy, but no, you're perfectly fine. Why, you're the one who so rudely interrupted my private interlude with Sir Regulus. You're the one who barged in on us talking. Woman. If you've yet to be introduced, this here is Jeth, one of Regulus's closest friends. You wish to accompany our units north so as to rescue the two Troop Mayakov dancers. Having had the honor of fighting alongside you in Laval, I know full well your battle prowess. However, absolutely out of the question. Aye. It is unfortunate, but I fear I cannot extend my hand in welcome. Our orders come from above, and it's not our decision to make. Above all else, I will not let my unit's integrity be compromised by unproven personnel. Unproven? What nerve? Jeth, surely you'll not take that insult lying down. Be walked all over? Show some backbone. Yes, that's the spirit, Jeth. Show them the kind of metal you're made of. Sir Regulus does seem to hold you in some regard. Very well, I shall hence retire temporarily to undertake my pre-departure purification ritual, during which time bring us that which can attest to your martial prowess. Plus, friend of Sir Regulus would surely lack not for recognition among kingdom troops. Ah, yes, a fine proposal. What better way for Jed to prove his worth than with the endorsement of our own soldiers? Jed, seek out the knights within the kingdom's walls for their support in writing. Something upwards of around 20 signatures should suffice. Naturally, more signatures will only grant greater weight to your cause. Do your best to put your credentials beyond doubt, and we shall negotiate with our superiors on your behalf. Then it is agreed. Waste no time, though, for war waits for no woman. Okay, so apparently, so reading this, you only need 20 signatures to progress. However, if you collect more, you receive a prize as well. For certain inventory upgrade quests. Ooh! I need to take a look at this. Give me a second here. Oh, that's gross. Okay, so apparently, you can get 20 signatures. There's a total of 24 question and answer. And then there's ones that want you to do quests. So I'm skipping those. But apparently they can give you a bunch of signatures by doing so. I think we're only going to do the question and answer and just try and get as many of those. But otherwise, Oh, okay, and this is where it comes in. This comes in where's the ox blood orb, the Falard, the angel skin orb, the Orichalcum ingot, and the moldium ingot come in. I got you. Well, I would normally pay for those anyway, so. Okay, so if we get the definitive 20, nothing. Or if we get 30, we get an Oxford orb. If you get all 120, yikes. That requires doing a bunch of other quests. We're not going to bother with that. So, let's see. I kind of wish they had a map marked out saying, here's where the characters are. No, they just do the map icon stuff. And they just do the coordinate stuff, which I'm okay with. It can get kind of rough with myself because I seemingly don't have the directions in this game. Okay, so. Okay, so K7, I8, G9, and F6. K7 is where? K7 is over this way, I think. Okay, we're gonna go by the list that they have here, not by where they are on the map. It's not as effective, but it's a little easier to check up my answers and make sure that I'm doing the right order. So. Okay, so we need to find Farul. Who's gonna be... We should have passed him. There we are. What? You're gathering signatures for a petition to be allowed to head north with our troops? I'm personally off duty, but I suppose there's neither here nor there. They say that the Northland is a field of horrors, a veritable burial ground for the unprepared. If you must go, take all necessary precautions and more, lest you have the ill fortune of stumbling into one of those fell creatures that prowl the Busting Glacier. Oh, you mean the Smilodons? And not to mention the dreadful beast they called Zarkbar their home. The Tari, which would be the Minotaurs, I think? All those fearsome creatures that inhabit the glacier and Zarkbard both. None curls the blood more than... ghosts? Probably ghosts. Yes, those are the creatures I speak of. Lower your guard, not for a second in their presence, or you'll find yourself homebound, in a casket. Very well, wait here while I have my comrades add their signatures to my own. By the way, I have the answers to the quizzes. I just kind of want to take a guess before I actually just use the wiki. Never hurts to use a little mental power to figure that out. Here we are. May the goddess watch over you. We've got 6 signatures. Okay. Now, we have Vuchodot, who said I8. Further down, I think? Vuchodot. In here, potentially? No, doesn't look like it. Oh, I8. I8 is Victory Square. Okay. Oh, there it is. Gathering signatures for a petition, you say? That can wait. The kingdom requires your cooperation for a more pressing matter. I've been tasked, you see, with compiling a report detailing the military structure of the Beastmen Confederate. It would put my mind at ease if I can cross-check a number of facts with you prior to submitting the final product to my commanding officer. Marvelous. I knew I could count on your aid. Now then, without further ado, my first question is with regards to the pigmen. How many Orcish units are scattered across Quan? 1, 3, or 4? Looks like it's 3. I think orcs, because we have the... yeah, 3 would come out, because I can think of 3 of them. Moving on. What's the name of the unit led by the Orcish general, One-Eyed Gwajbaj at the Battle of Juno? The Gut Renders, wasn't it? Wasn't it Gravemakers? No, it wasn't the Dismemberment Brigade. That's a long name for a thing, even though it's a great name. It's very long, though. Gut Renders. I see. This brings me to the last question. What is the name of the orc leader who commands the orcish host of Quan? It's, is it Nadgod? Grodhog is the one that, Grodhog is the one that's here. It doesn't help that all the names are jumbled, so you kind of have to take a shot at it. A sharp mind can match your sharp reflexes, I see. My apologies for having doubted you. I have to make certain that you were not in a liability if sent to the front lines. How dare you? The fact that I can take on a whole platoon by myself and you wouldn't survive 2 enemies. Wait here a moment. I've had other members of my unit sign your petition as well. Good luck. K-12, more than halfway there for what is needed. G9 upper level. Oh, up on the balcony. So we're gonna need to run over here. Hey, hang on. So if I'm there, upper level, yeah, it would have to be this direction. It's the only way up to the balcony, and it's the only upper area. There we go. Perfect. What's this? You would have me sign a petition? I suppose you fancy yourself well-versed in all things to do with the Sandorian army. All right, let's do it this way. You answer a few questions, and I'll give you what you seek. Any fool off the streets know the kingdom's 3 knightly orders, the Royal Knights, the Temple Knights, and the Royal Guards. But know you who stands at the helm of each? Ooh, the leader of the Royal Knights is... Oh, yeah, I wouldn't actually know this one. Shoot. Khosrow, I think. Leader of the Temple Knights, it would have been Corella normally. I don't think that's the case. We're not. I am going to just flat out use the wiki for this because I don't know that for this area. Oh, it's our favorite tank, Val. Next question. As you know, the kingdom is served by a great many regiments of knights. Which of the following does not exist? That's the Cardinal Stag, the Rustwing Hawk, the Royal Guards. It's the Rustwing Hawks, right? Because it's the Crested Wing Hawks. It's the Iron Crested Hawks. Very good. You've demonstrated satisfactory knowledge of the kingdom's forces. Wait right there. I shall return present. Here are the signatures I promised. I take the liberty of having fellow unit members sign your petition also. So, we get another 6. So I have a total of 18. We'll do our last question thing, and then we'll be on our way, I think. Okay, and F6 is where we find a Korsaha. Ah, he's looks like he's probably inside the alleyway. What's the alley called? Watchdog Alley. That's right. Oh, I remember the other stuff that happened during last week's streams when we were dealing stuff with the young Griffins. It actually was rather bleak. It's gonna be interesting to see where it goes to from here, because it was kind of dark. Korsaha. What is it? Ah, so you're the one rumored to be scurrying about gathering signatures. I suppose it was only a matter of time before you found your way here. Your determination is deserving of admiration. That alone will not win wars. And considering how it may send a man to his death, I'll not put my name to parchment lightly. I shall quiz you with regards of Santori's allies. After all, any member of the allied forces worth his salt should have a basic understanding of the state of affairs. Answer satisfactorily, and my signature is at your disposal. My first question concerns our allies down south. Who is the current president of the Republic of Bastok? You! Oh yeah, I remember. Priyan, President Priyan. All right, and what's the name of the special unit under the direct command of the president? It's not the Mithril Musketeers, is it? Is it? We'll go with Mithril, yeah. And who is the serving captain of the Mithril Musketeers? It's not... It's Bartholomew Kruger. No, it's Clara Bester, apparently. The next question concerns our Midgardian allies. Who holds the post of Commander-in-Chief of the Windurstian forces? Lecco, I think. Was it not? No, it's Robel. Lecco is his assistant, the male Mithra. Robel is, because he's the one we talked to. Moving on. How many units comprise the Warlocks, Windurst spellcasting elite? I have no idea. Okay, by the wiki it says 12. Fighting Fang and Claw alongside the ranks of the Warlocks, we have the Mithran mercenaries. Who amongst the following isn't a mercenary major? Okay, I have no idea. It says that it's supposed to be Chomoy. Outstanding! Your sound knowledge of the Kingdom's allies is proof positive that you are a staunch soldier of the Allied forces. Here, take this. You'll find not only my signature, but those of my fellow unit members also. May it serve you well. Did you counterfeit them? You didn't even move. Now, we can go around talking to more. So you can get dialogue with a bunch of other characters. Bleh. Not particularly great, though. But I don't want to spend more time on it as much as it would be. It would benefit me. I kind of just want to get going. So we'll take our 24 and we'll be happy. Don't worry, be happy now. So. Here's Val. Here he is. So this is the guy that we normally send out as our tank. Protection of the throne comes before all else. Only by direct orders of the Rolais shall I wield my blade on the battlefield. Such is the duty of the Royal Guards. Ooh, do I see a Budai showing up in the chat? Please welcome in, my friend. Astene? I have signatures. For you, Jareth, Sir Vestle and Sir Nolare have been expecting you. Yeah, I'm fumbling with my words tonight. Need to slow down just a touch. You're finally back. I see you've gathered 24 signatures for the petition. Are you ready to submit it? Yes, please. Surely am. With this many knights rallying behind you, no one will have any grounds to question your joining us. Very well, Jareth. It will be our pleasure to have you accompany us to the Northlands. Our units will depart for Buston Glacier presently. We will see you there. Yes, you will. Okay, so. Okay, we're zoning into Buston for a cutscene. Now, I am slightly curious, but I think we'll do this by the book. I kind of wonder, so when we were in Buston Glacier doing the whole thing of trying to sneak out the traitor among the Caits Sith, there were like enemy battlements set up and fortifications, but I didn't know which one was specifically for us as the allied units. I couldn't see a campaign arbiter anywhere, nor did I see where the fortification was. So I was assuming the fortification would be kind of near where you normally spawn in, up in kind of the middle of the map on the third terrace, but I wasn't positive, so. We'll go ahead and do this. I believe we're going to show up kind of at the top part of the map. I think that's where the book is, after this cutscene. Very, very quiet. We're hunting beastmen. Not reporting, sir. The enemy procession approaches from the direction of Tavnazia. That's right. An advance guard is expected to reach the glacier by way of the high road within the hour. Good work, soldier. As intelligence reports suggested, their intent is to merge with the main Beastman Force station and Castle Sval via Buston and Xarkin. Then our objective remains unchanged, the annihilation of the enemy force, and failing that, the obstruction of their advance. The Matter Falcons will stand and wait for the enemy procession and engage them head-on. Immediately after which, the Red Roses will strike from the rear and seal off their retreat. Pincer-like, huh? Our 2 units will cripple the enemy in one swift blow. Is that clear? I doubt it will be so simple. To be fair, because of the limitations of the code, they can't show absolutely a bunch of characters in the field. The max we've probably seen in cutscenes is maybe up to a couple dozen. So not extremely impressive. Still cool, though. Okay, let me try and say this stuff. It's going to be bad. Shogyo, Mucho, Zesho, Meppo, Zometsu, Metsui, Jakumatsu, Raku. Meditative, it is time. Sir, the enemy, they come. Yep, here they come. The black and white variety with the red war paints. That's what, 8 beastmen? Knights of the Red Rose, ready your arms! Knights of the Matter Falcon, to positions! Crossbowmen, fire at will! Matter Falcons, move in! Glory to Sandoria! Yeah! It's just this auto-attacking melee with both sides fighting over and over. The fighting on Chocobo is kind of cool, though. Ah! He got hit with flare, I think. That's a lot of crossbow bolts. It's funny to see the ground in flames, especially because we're on the glacier. It's ice and snow. Ow! He got hit with quake, I think. I'd like to say that was Tachi Reitan. I think that's what she's wielding. I think she's wielding the relic weapon. The relic samurai katana. What are you doing being invisible, woman? You silly cat. The overpowering stench of blood and steel. Such savagery. Such barbarism. Let's find the 2 girls while the battle rages. The combatants distracted. But where could they have been taken? Figure it out, silly. There's the traitor. Looks like the situation's heating up on the glacier. What are you planning to do with us? The two of you will serve us as bait. As a plump carrot is dangled before a chocobo's nose, so too will you be flaunted before our prey. Lure in our quarry. Is it true what that woman said? That Sir Rangeless can be saved? It is as the lady said. Why do you ask? Had a change of heart, have we? The things we do for love. Must confess to being a right sucker for this kind of thing. I might not look it, but I'm an incurable romantic myself. I mean, have you seen Lady Lilith? I can imagine. I can imagine there's been some admiration and attraction there. Lillisette and Portia, where is that place? I wonder. The clangor of the clangor of battle could be heard, felt even. Means they can't be far away. Someplace close. The terrain of that was that of a sprawling cavern, a subterranean location. Don't do that, jeez. Naoi, for Pete's sakes. Naoi, do you read me, Naoi? I stumbled upon a conspicuous cave opening and a stone's throw away from where we passed by earlier. Could it be that it leads underground, an entrance to the caverns? Forgot that we still had aspects of Caits still in the glacier. I read you, Sieged, loud and clear. Jeth, I dare say we've narrowed down the girl's location and whereabouts. Will you go and search for the two Troop Mayakov girls? Understood. The enemy, my knights and I, will keep them at bay. I leave the rest in your hands. The goddess keep you. Lillisette and Portia are being held captive underground, deprived of liberty. Sieged has tipped us off to a likely entrance. Oh, before it slips my mind, in case I forget, you might find this useful. An aroma bug. While the aroma bug's scent permeates, even the pitch darkness of the caverns won't be able to separate us. Can't wander astray. But be forewarned, the scent lasts only for a limited duration, then fades away. It becomes odorless. Should you require another, I've stashed stowed away to the southern tower here in the clay. I have a stash stowed away in the southern tower here in the glacier, hidden from prying eyes. That's a look. Now then, we go and rescue some dancers. Whoopee! All right. Okay, so I ended up spawning up high. Now I can't get attacked by stuff here, so give me a second here. Not all of our trust, but some. Just enough that we don't have an issue. Now, according to the wiki, we need to go kind of back down to where we were previously. So, past all the gargoyles and the imps. We're still gonna snag a couple. That's okay. That's okay. Oh, quests, objective, combat region, John Abyssia, goddess, Houston Glacier. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Constantly forget when I get into a new area, I need to attack stuff and get those particular ones done. Ice elemental. Hey, I won't say no to attacking an ice elemental. We're gonna have to fight a few things, it seems. Really should have gotten Val. Val's a lot better at doing a group AoE than Tryon. Oh well, we'll do fine. There we go. Wait, what was that? I was looking at my second screen. I didn't see what that was. What was that? Just saw something ahead of me that was big, and then it vanished out of my line of sight. What was that? Okay, we have to go along this way, apparently. Fine, we'll have to fight another gopper. Now, accordingly, it should be somewhere along here that we find it. The Driptotars actually look really, really cool. Because they're normally kind of a gray and white, but this red with the swirling glyphs on them actually looks really cool. Where is that symbol? It should be maybe a little more to the south? Ah, there they are. Hopper's gonna see me. There we go. Okay, Regal Paw Prints. This is where we should be going. They are they're very reuser friendly on this particular cave setup, it looks like. The Lillisette and Portia are being held captive somewhere within these caverns, I'm sure. No mistake about it. Drat, dead end. But we've already explored all paths. Literally not. Jeneth, this rat's tail is explosive I picked up earlier. Do you think that perhaps we could try? Wouldn't hurt, as long as you don't do it like right next to us. Yeah! Oh, that seems to work. A nasty fright that was. Scared out of my wits. It looks like the passage has been cleared up. Yeah! That's a bomb. Jeneth, save me! Has the situation been neutralized, Jeneth? Enemy dispatched? Yes. Whew. All this excitement is positively bad for the heart. Now I lost a life. This has given me an idea. Lent me a thought. What if we use the bomb's penchant for self-destruction for advantage and blast ourselves a path through the cavern? Chances are we'll run into more dead ends further on in, but with some rat's tail explosives, a handful of enemy bombs, and a sprinkling of ingenuity, the road will surely be revealed to us. Open sesame! I'll trust you, the remaining few rat's tail explosives I chanced upon. A meager 2. I'm willing to wager, though, that more could be had, the hostiles that haunt these parts. Not being fond of loud noises, I shall make myself scarce for a spell. Keep to the backstage. Off you go then, Jeneth. Don't skimp on the fireworks now. I'm going to skimp, you only gave me 2. Okay, so it gives me a map, gives me a couple maps, and guides to go through them, so. So, this is a battlefield, but it's not the same kind of battlefield we normally would have. So it's gonna be a little different. Boop boop boo doo. Boop boop boo boo. I'm gonna go ahead and summon my trust because there's a chance we might have issues. All right, that's our group. Now, go northwest to start and hug the wall. Blow up the wall at H9I9. Okay. It's sometimes weird in this game because you're never always able to figure out if an item needs to be traded or you can just talk to a thing. Okay. There's apparently a goblin reaver I need to go back and kill. So, out of the way, people. So we need to get some more explosives. So. No goblin reaver, so I don't know what it's talking about. Oh, okay. It's two locations that I need to blow up. So I've actually gone back too far. Okay, so we blew up this wall. Go further along. To the north at H8, we blew up another wall. One to the north. That's just a drop. What the heck? Okay, I'm confused. The map they also show me is just the base map. It doesn't give me a direction or indication where I should be going, so it's a little weird. Sorry, just got an eyelash in my eye. Ugh. Oh, I have completely messed this up. Okay. Okay, so I think I blew up the wrong wall. I'm supposed to blow up this one. Because then you blow up, then you follow along here until you go up higher. There's our Goblin Reaver. That's what we're looking for. There's the question marks. Okay, just had to wait for it to despawn. If the rat sells explosives, that, whoa, hang on. You pick those up. Take. Okay. The southeast. Why they don't just give me all of them? Why do I have to go pick up? Why do I have to pick them up individually? That's weird. Okay. Blow up the wall to the southeast at I-9. Okay. Okay. Until you reach the dead end at J7. Which is the one just to the right, I guess. Go ahead and get rid of this giddy bomb. Way it goes. Okay. Extremely sturdy wall of rocks blocks your path. Ack! Just when it seemed like nothing would stop us. Even a dozen rat's tails explosives detonated in unison wouldn't be as much as leave a soot stain on the surface. Barely cause a scratch. But, what have we here? Looks like some kind of contraption for housing jars of fire sand? Ah, a memory returns to me, a recollection. Tales of abandoned quarries brimming the goblin mining technology of ages past. I shan't bother you with the details, though it would make for good telling at a campfire. A fuse extends from the contraption to a place beyond the wall. What would happen, I wonder, if we were to place a jar of fire sand in it, set us up a bomb? Could it be that fuse is connected to yet another detonation switch somewhere over yonder? We're going Yosemite Sam on this. All right, so we'll talk to this again. Yes, attach a thing of fire sand to it. Okay, so apparently I gave me a thing of fire sand. Okay, and then open back to where we went at H8. And continue through the opening. Go to H7, H7, I7. I can't imagine how much time it took to actually figure this out, because this is more complex than I was expecting, honestly. And trigger the glowing green switch. Now it's not visibly green. Ah. Hold up, but what ho? Explosives! Ah, that one. That explains it. Press the switch. Thunderous explosion sounds in the distance. And yet we don't hear a thing. Anyway. We're going to run through back to where we were, and we'll find a way to map 2. We want to get this Goblin Reaver too, as well. Apparently, we don't find more on the second map, so. Oh, yeah. Ta-da! So wait a second here while it despawns. Then we can continue onward. Lemon drop! Can't get rid anymore. Well, that's good. In a way. We are on the second map. Okay. Low with the wall at to the southeast of J8. So this one? Okay, and travel east and blow up the wall at I-9. Okay, and turn around over here. Ta-da! Oh, we're out of here. Good. Not particularly hard, but a little confusing, honestly. Where are we now? Ah! Jedith! I knew you'd come for us. I just knew it. Jedith, thank you. Where are the ones who brought you here? The enemy. Oh, hold it right there. Caither. Sorry to disappoint, but I can't allow you to simply walk away. Tootle along. Lilith has use for that one, she says. Bad Caither. Naughty, naughty Caither. Why do you persist in this deplorable behavior? Catfight. Betray? You would betray us and the gods from whose tears you were born? She who gave you life? Betray? Betray, you say? Well, that's for any more of your slanderous remarks. You lot are being You lot are the ones meddling in affairs beyond your fathoming. Out of your league. Hold your tongue. Always have you been the least regal of we Caits. A notch below. Really pinching all the sweets and leaving none for the others, for starters. Dear naive Naoi. You heard of the first one comes first First come, first served. Survival of the fittest. Oh, the nerve. All Caits assemble. Gather round. Aether, at what turn did you go astray? Lost your way? You realize the graveness of your actions, your misdeeds? Da, Ocht, and Sia, their blood is on your paws. They have only themselves to blame for being slow and clumsy, dim-witted and oafish. All in one and one in all, such is the essence of our being. Rebellious thoughts and behaviors are not permitted. Zero tolerance. Yes, the will of Altana is absolute. No room to argue. Extreme situations call for extreme measures. Drastic action. Agreed. Shame, though, that we failed to locate our feline kinsman. Location unknown. Can't you lot ever get straight to the point? Not beat around the... Ack, I'm even beginning to talk like you. You, take us to where that stuck-up, self-important woman is. I have a score to settle with her, and now that I have Jez to back me up, she's as good as toast. I wish to see her again also. You really don't have an inkling, do you? Happy in your ignorance? What do you mean? Let me ask you this. What determines the future? How are things decided? What determines the future? What a silly question! Why, that would be us, of course. We're the ones who possess the power to decide. Nuh-uh. Wrong answer. Have you looked up at the sky recently? Tilted back your head? A comet that draws near, ever near, whose advance will be stayed by none. Atomos. Atomos is what will choose the future, decide our fates. What? What in the world are you going on about? So, which the future will be judged dispensable and be swallowed up and erased from existence, wiped off the map of time? You'd like to know, wouldn't you? Then let's go straight to the source. Oh, fearsome disorder of time, devourer of memories, and decider of fates. Heed my call, answer my plea. Atomos, come! Ooh. Oh, I thought it was an upgraded cavernous maw. It's not. A cavernous maw? Oh dear. What? Portia, no! Whoops, now I've gone and done it. It swallowed her up, gulped her down? Eek, what do we do? Oh, goddess deliver! What should we do? What can we do? Keep your heads about you, people. Maintain composure. Everyone, remember the words of Altana, the wish of the goddess. When the harbinger cometh, the champions of the dawn shall descend. With wings divine, in radiance blessed, the eternal night is end. My foolish kindred, we're expecting a miracle to happen. Divine intervention. These young ones are... That's right. It's as I've been saying all along. All this time, these young ones are... Ooh! The champions of the dawn! Wielding the light, they can win back the future. The future that Altana has willed for Vanadil. Will this really be true? Truly be real? Believe in me, everyone. Share in my conviction. The time for us has come. Oh gosh, the animation of those two, one hanging on by the other's tail. It's actually kind of janky, but it works. The torch we pass on to you, young ones. Carry on our legacy. There's still room for you to grow. Not quite fully fledged. So are they sacrificing themselves? I don't get it. Well, we know you won't let us down. Shan't disappoint. This too is the will of the goddess. Altana's will be done. It was so lovely to know you. I had myself a time. Hey, wait, there's no need to do anything rash. Uh-oh, this doesn't bode well. Bodes ill, even. Yeah, give that cavernous maw indigestion. Allergic to cats, I guess. What in the world? That is... Cavernous maw, cat got your tongue. I think so. Giant cat. Oh. Huh? What happens to the humongous cat that we saw just a second ago? Why, I stand right here before you, introducing, ta-da, the new and improved Caits Sith. New and improved? You haven't changed a trifle. I was hoping you'd wallop the enemy in your grotesquely enlarged state. You're obviously not paying attention to the finer details, not squinting sufficiently. See how my whiskers have grown in length and luster? See how my tail has extended a full paw's length, longer and more regal. Now listen up and listen well. Take heed. Underestimate Caithar not for a moment. A single Cait and a traitor he may be, but all who are born from the tears of Altana are possessed of tremendous power, tremendously powerful. Use my new and improved abilities, I will seal Caithar within a barrier from which he cannot escape. This will be our chance to put a stop to his shenanigans and his capers. I've been itchy for this. It feels like the youngest time since I had a chance to shake the rust off my joints and dance up a storm. Jeff, take this Umbra bug. Without it, you won't be able to enter the barrier. You'll be denied entry. More can be had at the southern end of Houston Glacier should you require another. Need a replacement. I don't want that to happen because it takes one per game day, basically. Jedith, Lillisette, one barrier coming up. Step lively now. Stay on your toes. Okay. Now I have to go to another location to actually do this fight, so. How rude. Awarded a star ring. What is the star ring? Star ring. Oh, that's actually pretty good. I like that. I believe I have to go down a level. Oh, yeah, that's right. You can have these giant Tyrell dragons show up at times. Honestly, rather intimidating to just be walking along and then suddenly have one just kind of fall on top of you. Ruhat's silver mines. So there is talk about a level question mark holy, which is basically just a big AoE attack that can just kind of one-shot you. Without further ado, it's showtime! There we go, one shot. Lilith, it wasn't supposed to end this way. Climax of the performance draws near. There we go. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and drop our frames down to 30 frames a second because this might cause an issue. Did we do it? Gonna try sucking us up again. Curses! It's gone and strained itself. Overexerted. No, I refuse to accept. Won't end here. Like this. Lilith. Aether! Don't you dare run away! Escape responsibility! What should we do? Follow me! You've nothing to fear. Won't come to harm. All right, come on, Jazz, let's do this. Where are we? What is this place? Portia! More familiar faces. A merry day this is proving to be. Lilith, help. Take not another step, Cat. Atmos went out of control. I couldn't... Aw, my sweet, pitiful kitten. Look what's happened to you. The colors have all but left your face. Lilith. My heart aches to imagine all you've suffered. Come and be comforted and freed from your pain. She's just gonna kill him. Now tell me, if you will, how was it you allowed Atomos to swallow her up? Well, to count your lucky star, she wasn't digested. Still, I cannot overlook such a gross act of negligence, nor can I allow it to go unpunished. Yep. Just popped him. Pathetic. Such an end is fitting for a creature of the goddess. Ah, poor thing. Lillisette! Janeth! Oh, Portia, I'm so relieved to see you safe. You call this safe? So, this is the Janeth of whom praise is so copiously lavished. Tell me, Caits, this Janeth here, is he one of the pieces you dug up? That's right. Oh, you've done well for yourself. A passing glance is enough to reveal the intriguing man he is. Janeth, the winged woman who stands before you. Stay your impudence, cat. You speak at the hallowed presence of the Most High Lady Lilith, Vandal's great leader and custodian. Vandal's great leader and custodian? What's that supposed to mean? That is exactly what it means. The Vandal over which Lady Lilith presides, however, is not the decadent, stagnant realm whence you came, a future where men and women are incomparable valor and courage take to battle still. An alternate Vandal where conflict rages on. Huh? Is he being serious? Look, I could care less for esteemed personages in the war star. That's actually incorrect. I couldn't care less. I'm here to retrieve everyone's memory. Give it back, now. Give back? How does one give back that which one did not take? Might you be referring to these? These little orbs. Their memories taken from your dancer friends. Ah! Oh! And just shattered it. Sealed within were their memories of you. Each orb was a seed that might be sprouted and bloomed into myriad futures. Alas, they were judged by Atomos to be dispensable, and thus were devoured. Dispensable futures? Correct. Atomos is more than a simple time portal. Since time immemorial, it has existed as the entity that devours time, a dreadful being devoid of all consciousness. No place in the world is safe from the voracious maw of this manipulator of dimensions. That which is deemed dispensable is devoured, digested, and is finally deposited here at the wasteland of memories and time, the Walk of Echoes. What? Is this the truth? Mind you, your good companion Caits knew all of this just as well as I. After all, it was none other than they who set events in motion. Hold your tongue! These young ones here are the champions of the dawn, chosen by the goddess herself, and scouted by us, our discerning eyes. It is they who will set Vandal back on the path to its rightful future. Rightful future? Chosen by Altana? No god or goddess holds authority over the realm of mortals. It is people, not some absent deity, who determines the fate of the world. It is I who shall lead the people of Vanadil to their rightful future. Pray forgive my interruption, my lady. The time has come. You wish to return home? Then go. You have my leave to return to the reality whence you came. Of course, I didn't remind you what awaits you there. Will you live and grow old with Sir Regulus, or grieve his untimely demise for as long as you shall live? Choice is yours to make. Portia, no! This isn't the way! I'm sorry. Please forgive me, Lillisette. No matter what it takes, no matter what may come of me, I must save him. Portia! You have chosen wisely. Come then, let us walk hand in hand. Mother. Oh! I think I got that. Okay. Jedith, if you ever should have a change of heart, I will be waiting. Know though, that time is a precious commodity. I must have your answer before the comet kisses the horizon. Remember this, the future will choose me. I look forward to when next we meet. Ah! Oh, nope, didn't get you. Okay, so the question that you said, Mother, could this be an alternative version of Lillisette? Lady Lilith could be an alternative Lillisette. That's my question. Jedith? Jedith! Lillisette, can you hear me? Thank the goddess. I feared you might never open your eyes. Ooh. Pretty nasty. Where are we? Scene of the aftermath of our clash with the Beastmen. Though we slayed several score enemies and diverted an equal amount, still too many were able to flee to Castle's Val. And, as if to mock us, scout reports as Val-bound enemy battalions continue to swamp us without pause. Make no mistake about it, here is snow-swept Valdonia, that the decisive battle will be waged and the outcome of the war decided. Pain me though, we've fallen short of our objective. I have failed Sir Regulus. How can I ever face him again? I've been meaning to ask of Portia. She's still in the hands of the enemy. Is that so? Keep your chins up. We'll find a way to rescue her yet. For now, though, we must return to the kingdom and regroup. Sorry. nose is just itchy. Phew! Barely managed to escape with the fur on our backs. Live and grow old with Sir Rageless, the self-professed custodian Vanadil said. Lillisette, tell me, what will become of Portia? What finished plot could that detestable wench possibly be concocting that involves Portia? What dastardly wiles? I'm afraid even I do not know. Knowledge eludes me. Jeth, we too should return to Sandoria. Our priority now is to report the unfortunate events of the unfortunate turn of events to Rageless. Break the news. Okay. Okay, so I'm still kind of confused of what could be going on, because it's been hinted at that Portia and Rageless are actually Lillisette's parents, and she's come into the past to try and save her father. It has not been specifically said, but it's particularly hinted at that Portia is her mother. Now, the fact that Lady Lilith said mother to Portia now gives a potential hint of her being a alternative version of Lillisette. There is no definitive proof of that. There still can be doubts thrown on that idea. So I'm not going to hold myself to it, but it kind of seems like it should be. And the reason why I say that is that this would not be the first piece of media to portray a alternative version of a character who actually went a different direction and became evil. So I thought so because of the previous expansions, it felt like Lillisette was going to be kind of the focus of the expansion, and she kind of is, but she's not the main focus. It seems Portia is more closer to the focus. She is the character that needs to be focused on the overall storyline. Okay, switching down our 30 frames per second now, so we can get through this cutscene. Ah, greetings, Jeth. Glad am I to see you returned unscathed. Sir Rageless waits inside. Please come with me, if you will. Sir Rageless, please forgive us. We We failed to rescue Portia. Well, that's a half-truth of sorts, to be honest. She was deceived and willingly... beg your pardons, but have we met? Uh-oh. What? Your alpha tells me you're a dancer of True Mayakov, though I must confess, I do not recall having the pleasure of seeing you on stage. Uh-oh. The memory that got shattered. With regards to Portia, Sir Vestil came and briefed me on the situation but a moment ago. On behalf of the Royal Knights, I apologize that a civilian has been put in harm's way. On my honor, I swear I shall not rest until she is safely returned to within the kingdom's walls. No. Oh boy. Oh man, the knife just twists further. Now Lillisette has been forgotten again. Yikes. I see they've done actually very little to northern Sandoria. Jedith and Father has forgotten about me. What's going to happen? The future we came from, is it really going to disappear? Should things continue as they are, your future is grim indeed. The enemy always seems to be one step ahead of us, have the upper hand. Unless the tides can be turned, and soon, your very existence is at stake. But what can we do? I've tried so hard, yet nothing seems to change. Because I'm too weak? Will we stand a chance of winning if I were stronger and more grown up? Like that Lady Lilith? I understand you'll strike out for Valdania soon, sir. Aye. Battle of Colossal Proportion is set to be joined in Zarkabard. I will take to the field with the Iron-Crest Hawks. If I may venture to speculate your true objective, sir. Portia, your wish is to rescue her, is it not? No, my duty is to serve the kingdom. So all other concerns, Portia's welfare included, are regulated to secondary status. For still good though it may do, sir, you have my sympathy. It cannot be helped. If I could again be forgiven my audacity, are you certain this is how you wish things to be? Let us suppose that the Allied forces triumphed over the Beastmen. But victory came at a price most dear, the life of your beloved. Would a future bereft of her tender presence hold any meaning? Thoughts such as these are racing through your mind, I'm sure. Far be it from my station to advise you, sir, but it is not time you become true to your feelings. But it is not an easy decision to make, choosing between love and duty. If I could be permitted to speak but once more, I've one final suggestion to offer. Oh, I think that's one of those spite wardens in disguise. Because they have Portia, they might need Rageless. Pull yourself together, lass. Now is the time to be sulking, crying unto your knees. I'm going to avoid the snob and stuff now. Remember always that you are the chosen ones, the champions of the dawn, handpicked out of obscurity by my noble kin and I. Have faith in who you are and take pride in what you do, for numerous are those who rely upon you. Isn't that right, Jedith? Give her a royal scalding. Nah, not now. But, go on, Jedith, say something else to cheer her up. Append a few words. We'll get through this together. Thank you, Jedith. I'm feeling a little better now. Just the knowledge that I'm not alone, that you're with me, gives me heart. I'll stay strong from now on. I promise. Atta girl. Caits Sith, you said that two futures are in contention for survival. What must we do to ensure the continued existence of our own? What? You're asking me? Infinite possibilities. Unaccountable factors. Are you really a servant of the goddess? Your lack of solutions makes me wonder sometimes. Come on, Jedith, we'll put our heads together and figure this out. Let's begin to review the by reviewing the knowledge we have so far on the enemy. First of all, where did Lady Lilith and her lackeys come from? I would assume it's the Vanadil of the future. And what kind of world is that? War has yet to end. And Jedith, where do you think the key to victory lies? Lady Lilith's scanty attire. I'm sure despite warns that. Let's see. The Crystal War, I think. That's right. Their futures won the Crystal War, or the Crystal War never ended. Which means that at some point in the war is a decisive moment, a point of divergence from which two futures branch out. Yes, a sound assumption. Do you recall the glowing object rising towards the heavens when you had felled the bands of demons at the glacier? Oh, yes, that's right. Thing that looks like a soul. True in its mindless nature, Atomos is devouring the future indiscriminately. So when he defeated the demons, a fragment of their future was devoured. Let me try that again. So when we defeated the demons, a fragment of their future was devoured. Okay. It is as a game of chess wherein two sides struggle for dominion with a limited number of pieces at their disposal. Chess pieces. Portia. It's becoming clear to me now, making sense. With Portia in their grasp, they intend to execute the next move. At the Battle of Zarkabard. It's highly likely that some movement on their part can be observed there. New developments. Then this is what we must do. We take back Portia and all our chess pieces. For in doing so, we reclaim our future. And to prevent any more of your future from being devoured, we must reduce the tears of suffering. Put an end to the Crystal War. That woman. She called Portia Mother. That she did. So she said. Well, she's greatly mistaken if she thinks she can keep Portia. I'll bring her back. Whatever it takes. The hour of reckoning is nigh. Wait, there's a fourth person there. Spite Wardens, make ready for war. There's a Tataru one now. All right. Unfortunately, the time has been slipping away from us. Nope, we're not done with the stream yet. Don't fret. But we do have to continue on with our nation quests to continue on with our story. So, we will probably... I'm hoping that we can finish those within time. Whether we do or not is a question of how far we can get through this. So... Let me go into here. We need to go to tutorial, Katana, grab this one. Okay, so now we're going to take this. Boop. All right, back to 60 frames. Okay, so apparently we need a flintstone and a fishing rod. I have a fishing rod, but do we have flintstone? No, I'm going to have to go get one. Flintstone. Flintstone. Good. Flintstone. Meet the Flintstone. It's used to start up fires. Go talk to Roland. Ah, Squire Altenia. Jareth approaches. Well met, Jareth. Does my spirit well to see you again. You come at a good time. Squire Altenia is presently briefing me on the latest developments on the warfront. The main host of the Allied Forces Northern Expedition now marches on Zarkabard. My unit, the Carmine Swallows, has been recalled from furlough and will shortly depart to merge with them. And that's why I've come here today, to say my farewells. In this age of tumult, we know not when a meeting with loved ones may prove to be the last. All will be well, surely. The bits and pieces of rumor I've scoured from Kingdom Knights, the Beastman forces is in decline, and far from the menacing presence it once was. The Griffin's nose for intelligence is as keen as ever, I see. But mystery lies amidst this trend of decline, to be sure. Many an eyebrow has been raised over why a great many orcs survived Tavnasia and now prowl the Northlands in force where other Beastmen units were nigh annihilated. Tavnasia? Annihilated? Oh, never mind that. 'Tis nothing of significance. That will be quite enough, Altenia. Military secrets are more burden than privilege. I would remind you not to afflict them with others. Viscount Diafon. Please forgive me, sir. I shall practice more caution from now on. It has been a while, Jedith. Word of your heroic feat against the notorious Bloodwing horde out in Jugnar has been battering my ears without cease. Ah, what were that I were there to behold the moment the orcs turned tail and ran. Do you not agree, Altenia?
Yes.
Jedith was magnificent in battle, so I'm told. X-Mill's welfare still weighs heavily on your mind, understandably. Yes, sir. We've yet to determine the location of the Cardinal Stags, 'tis true. But take heart, for the hour is still young. The current geomantic disturbance obstructs all means of communication, so the scholars say. That'll explain why we have been unable to regain contact with Count Archiot and his knights. Under the Count's astute leadership, as like as not, the Cardinal Stags already strike out for Zarkabard as we speak. I, too, am inclined to optimism. Action before thought is the key to survival, and X-Mill has always been held fervently to this belief. Same was true of his father, lad. I'm pleased to hear the blood of Haas Archiot runs strongly still. Thank you for your words, Viscount Dufon. You too, Roland. I shall try not to worry beyond reason. But if I may ask, sir, to what do we owe the pleasure of your company? Yes, that has escaped my mind momentarily. I seek her work with Jacine. Have you not seen her? The captain? She left to have reserved chocobos issued for our unit's journey north, though not was mention of location. That is information enough. I have an inkling as to her whereabouts. Blackbird Lane. Sir, there will be time still before my unit's scheduled departure. Might I accompany you in search for the captain? Why, your company would be most welcome, Altenia. Farewell, Jeth, Roland. Promise me you'll not do anything rash. Understand? Understood? We promise. Farewell, Squire Altenia. Oh, and should you perchance catch sight of Captain Jacine, let her know to seek us out at Blackburn Lane. Ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Egads! It just occurred to me that I'm not familiar with Captain Jacine's appearance. Oh dear. However, a short while prior, I did observe a female knight of seemly demeanor conversing with the stablemaster by the corral. She concerned herself with the number of sure-legged chocobos. Could that possibly have been the captain? I don't know. Okay, so now we need to go find Dynkrafol. There we go. What's that? Look for Captain Jacine, are we? Well then, in that case... Captain Jacine! Visitors to see you, ma'am. Oh, she's lovely. I don't believe we've met. What would you have of me? The lieutenant wishes to have a word, you say? Jeth, Roland just told us where we could find you here. Ah, Captain, we've been searching for you. Squire Altenia, see that you express your thanks to Jeth here. I have a mind to go to Pikeman's Way to make arrangements for provisions, and I'm only here still because he came calling. So the chocobos. Aye, all the healthy mounts needed for the journey have been procured. They're being barded up as we speak. That's wonderful. That is welcome tidings indeed, for we may have need of them sooner than planned. I presume 'tis that for that reason you wish a word with me, Lieutenant. Your perceptiveness serves you well, Captain Jacine. Indeed, it is in the Black of Morn, a royal messenger delivered word of an enemy spotting. A large beastman host passing through Battalion Downs at speed. Battalion Downs? But has the region not already been swept clean of beastmen presence? Elsewise, the enemy's objective is a sparsely defended rearguard of our Zuckerberg-bound host. Yes. As much as I fear it, few explanations make for a better fit. Very well. Change of plans then for the Carmine Swallows. Departure shall be pushed forward to the earliest hour possible. We shall strike out for Bustine and lay in wait to intercept the beastmen. Altenia, relay the news to all squires and have them make ready to march immediately. Yes, ma'am. Jeth, you are a close acquaintance of Altenia, I take it. A formidable soldier withal. If my eyes tell me true. Carmine Swallows would have the honor of your company on this operation. I too shall add my name to the petition. Can we rely upon your battle prowess at Bustine, Jeth? You can count on me. Always. The kingdom, nay, the entire allied forces is indebted to you yet again. I thank you. Let's converge directly at the glacier. Take all care and avoid unprofitable encounters with the enemy as you make your way. Now, it's probably going to be faster to actually run from Battalion Downs up to there. Actually, it isn't. It's going to be faster to take the book. According to the map, we have to enter for a cutscene and then examine the colossal footprint. Okay, let's go ahead and refresh. Up and away! Seeing that Jeth is always one step ahead of us, Altenia. I believed in my heart that you would come, Jeth. Thank you. Hey, I told you I'd be here. Hastily, though we prepared for departure, it changed me to think that we were left in your wake yet again. Well met, Jeth. Altenia has shared with me much of your exploits on behalf of the kingdom. Suffice to say, my expectations of you have been raised to lofty heights. Now then, without further ado, let us prepare a rousing welcome for the approaching beastman force. I propose we first dispatch scouts to ascertain the enemy's route of passage. I cannot claim to be well acquainted with this region and would feel most comfortable entrusting this matter to you, Lieutenant. It would be my pleasure. Let us do it this way then. Each reconnaissance squad shall comprise 2 scouts. Captain Jacine, if you and Altenia could form the first squad, I would place the western area in your charge. Understood. And you two ladies, I would be most obliged if you could center your activities around the eastern reaches of the glacier. Lastly, Jeth and myself will tend to the areas surrounding the northern tower. And that is where the likelihood of the enemy passage is greatest. Right? That is all. The remaining troops shall remain here and camouflage our position. Attend me all, one and all. Attend me well, one and all. Few in number as we are, the outcome of this operation rests entirely upon our herding of the enemy at death's door. Key to victory this day is to find and not be found. Remember this always. May the goddess smile upon us. All right, so we have to go to roughly where we fought the battle against Caits. One fighting Count Halfus, which was a previous mission of ours. So, it's interesting that they're called goppers because I don't remember gop or someone being a gopper. See, people who like who gawk, which would be kind of like staring intently. Gawking. No. Or think about it, that word actually sounds kind of like a bad euphemism or something. Okay, now. Be around the tower. Okay, so this is where the tower is. We need to get around the outside, and there should be a colossal footprint somewhere. Not the regal footprint. Colossal footprint. There we go. And what might these be? Oh, Jedith, what's these footprints? Judging from their enormity, they're that of Gigas, I'd wager. See how several identical sets seem to pace to and fro. Does this not strike you as odd? Jedith, pretend nothing is amiss. You're being watched from the shadows, likely an enemy scout. Let's entrap the fiend. I shall maneuver to the opposite side, while you position yourself within the tower's shade. Wait my signal to pounce on the prey. Ooh, a little skullduggery. I love it. Good signal. Gone? But whither? I know I recognize that earnest expression. Axamil? It pleases me to see the two of you in good trim. Flusula. Philulai. Jedith. Why do I find you standing here before me? Were you not bound for Tefnazi in the company of Count Archeot and the Cardinal Stags? The answer would make for a rather lengthy story. To put it simply, both the reason and means for our foray to Tefnazi have been lost. That is regrettable. What are the Count and his knights? How do they fare? All in the unit are hale and hearty. Thank you for asking. As a matter of fact, they're headed to Zarkabar to join with the Royal Knights even as we speak. It gives me heart to learn that all is well with the Cardinal Stags. Speaking of which, why are you not with them? What business have you here on your own? Rest assured, I'm here not here for some frivolous undertaking, such as the building of snowmen. And I might ask the same question of you. Very well. A large enemy host has been spotted marching through Battaglia Downs. Our purpose here is none other than to lay an ambush. Enemy host. That rings a bell or two. It is obvious you possess knowledge we do not, and I would thank you to share it with us. I know the enemy battalion of which you speak, in which I have been on its trail for quite some time now. The targets of your ambush are elite Bloodwing Horde soldiers under the command of one Zogbog. The Bloodwing Horde, you say? The unit led by the Kingslayer, the same that laid siege to Sandoria? This truly bodes ill. Jedith, I shall take word of this back to base camp and await Captain Jacine's return. Thence, we shall draw up the finer details of the operation. Meanwhile, I require you to examine the peculiar footprints and report back to your findings. I shall see you back at base camp. What's the stock of footprints? My experience of Von Krull does not lie. These prints belong to Gigas. Not an awfully bright herd from the look of things. They've gone and gotten themselves royally lost, the hapless dunces. Careful what you say in secluded company. Jedith, take cover. Yeah, let's get inside. Huh. Oga. Hey, this is someone we know. Oga. That big toe on the big guy should match with the center prince. It couldn't be. Jedith, lend me your ear. Earlier, I espied many a promising fishing spot near to here. I need you to go there this instant and catch one each of the following: a lance fish, a paladin lobster, and a scutum crab. With regards to bait, you'll find that Goliath worms work like a charm. There's a healthy colony of them in a craggy area to the southwest. We haven't time for explanations. Trust me for now. All right. Okay, examine the rocky perch by the lake at G10. G10, eh? Way down there, huh? Well. So we have to go fishing. Luckily, I have a fishing rod. I've actually not done fishing in this game before, so this will be an interesting experience. Completely forgotten about Cathios. See that swirl of wind? You look up. The Feral is above us. It's high enough that you can't see it unless you specifically look up. So it's meant to be a scare tactic. Thankfully, we're high enough level that it's not a concern. Okay, so we have to go get some Goliath worms. should be a rocky perch. There we are. Like the Goliath worm. Let's go ahead and grab 5 of them. Good enough. Now, right here, there should be something like a paladin. Watchful pixie. Curious. Ah, I see. Fish comes up. Oh, bait on the hook. That's right. Gotta get bait on there. Fish. Your line breaks. I've never fished. I don't know what to do. Here, because I don't know what to do, I'm probably gonna have to look this up. Caits. Fishing. How to fish. Yeah, let's try again. Luckily, we're like right here next to the... We're right next to the Goliath worm spot, so... Oh, I see. I caught a paladin lobster. So that's what I needed. Okay. That's not nearly as bad as I thought it would be. All right, that's one. Okay, now we can close that and go back to where we were. Okay, where do we next go for this? Okay, so there's a pond at the far side, so we'll go to the far side and get the scudum crab. Scudum? I don't know how you'd say that word. I know that it's a shield. It's a type of shield. Otherwise, I don't know. I don't know otherwise. You know, honestly, one of the crafts that that takes a little time to get into, but is awfully cathartic if you think about it, is fishing in both in this game as well as 14. You just sit down and you just catch stuff. You know, if you're going for a specific fish, I can understand it being more of an annoyance because it's extremely broad in its objective. Honestly, there's all kinds of different baits. There's all kinds of different weathers that you have to worry about. You have to worry about day or night. You have to worry about whatever abilities you use, at least for 14. But fishing is still rather pleasant to do. And 14 does it particularly well. 14 fishing, doing fisherman stuff is actually fairly involved. So instead of check, it says fish. There we go. That'd be pointing at the pond. Okay, throw this one out. Oh, something caught on the line. I have a good feeling about this one. Okay, got the crab. I do know that for the 3-2 mission, you have to go catch a crystal bass. I'm gonna have to look it up to figure out how to do that, honestly. I do find it somewhat interesting that crafting and gathering, which is very basic in this game, is somewhat locked into quests, into certain quests. Such as this one, having to fish stuff up. So, okay, now we got to run up to the middle plateau. Sorry, I'm feeling a little tired. Last night was another one of those nights where I got into YouTube Shorts and basically wasted all night in them, and then tried to get some sleep very early this morning. Starting to catch up on me. There's that Tyrrell again. I think out of all the big common locations that you go to, Houston's probably the most annoying to just get around, because you have to constantly go up and down these things. Adderall Chasm is annoying too, hopefully. The Cape Reavern sites are annoying. The fact that I've just been very dedicated to the Houston Glacier Zone a bit for this expansion, both for quests and the missions, it's just telling how much it's grating on me. I mean, dumb thing as it is, if this was 14 and you flew, this zone wouldn't have any problems at all. You just fly up the plateaus. The fact that you have to run around to each of the ramps and go up them, makes you have to plan out your route just a little bit more, so you're not having to double back and triple back on yourself. Oh, is this the fortification for Houston? I think it is. got a siege turret. We don't have time for that at the time for the time being, so. Fish! All right. Oh, nothing bit? Oh, no, I exited out. Whoops. Oh, I actually heard the noise of the hook going underwater. Huh. A good feeling about this. All right. That was actually really quick. The weakest of the three. Gained a lancefish. Nice. Now, are we on the right level for, I think we have to go back down a level. I do like it that the wiki, when it's doing like missions and quests and stuff like that, it will say, however, at eye level 19 with Tress, it's still trivial. Don't worry about it. I'm curious to when the wiki will actually say, like, yeah, at this level, you actually do need to start taking care. It's very much a false sense of security that you keep going and going until you actually run into a fight where you actually get clobbered. You know. Okay. Ah, you've returned, Jeneth. Let's see what manner of delights you have in this fish hamper. Fish hamper? I'm just imagining a clothes hamper full of fish. A lancefish, potted lobster, and a scudum crab. Good gosh, look at these little rascals squirm. Now, that's what I call fresh. You've done well, Jeneth. Now, I must seek the counsel of the wind spirits. Onward hush, if you will. North? Northly, perhaps? Understood. Jeneth, it's time I need you to take the hamper to the cliff edge north of here. Once there, you'll need to grill the contents to a crisp. We'll need this, a portable grill, tinderbox, some firewood, and... you don't have flint, do you? Blast! I had a mind to lend you my trusty flintstone, had it not found a new home when I packed it in a snowball and flung it at a straggling band of orcs. But the young griffins were nothing if not resourceful, and you, Jeneth, were among my most decorated members. I have every confidence you'll find a substitute flintstone. Recapping your mission, you were to take the hamper to the aforementioned cliff edge and grill the contents to perfection. You are free to go about your business after that has been accomplished. Best hurry along now, Jeneth. It'll all fall into place soon, I promise. We're gonna lure in our biggest friends here. All right. It's one level. On to the next level. That's the top of the tower we were just at. Where'd it go? There it is. Kindles a fire with the flintstone and grills the lacefish, paladin lobster, and scudum crab to mouth-watering perfection. An aromatic plume of smoke unfurls into the air.
Go.
Oh. Oh. As you hasten back and rejoin the Carmine Swallows. Okay. Now I have to go down to the very bottom of the... We have to go down to the bottom of the map. Back to where we began, so... La da da. Oh, very boring. At least I have a mount that can make this happen faster. These streams would be so much longer if I had to deal with, you know, running to each location, not being able to use teleport and stuff like that. So I'm at least grateful for that. Now let's see. We have to go back to it looks like kind of the southeastern side of the tower at the bottom. Yep, there he is. I think the first time I saw one of those was in one of the Abyssia zones after the first one. Would have been in... It might have been in an Abyssia Vunkgirl. I don't remember. Okay, and there's compressed snow over here. Enemy scouts, I would assume. Jenneth, behind you! I do like for this one that they actually did a tiny little bit of the cutscene, so it kind of reminds you what you're attacking. On our party, and I returned to base camp only to be greeted by this carnage. As we were overrun by the Bloodwing horde before the camouflage could be completed. I fear the ambush operation has failed. Carmine Swallows are nowhere to be seen, but Captain Jacine isn't wanted to abandon her post. The others cannot be far from here. We must find them and regroup. Oh! Captain, Nubian Squad 2 has been decimated. The orcs. They will not be stayed for much longer. I know full well, yet we cannot relinquish this position lest the Allied Forces' North expedition be jeopardized. Has there been no word from Viscount Diofon? As yet, nothing. But until there is, we shall surrender no ground to the enemy. Yes, ma'am. Oh, uh-oh. Big ol' turret. Oh, man. It absolutely wrecked. There! Altenia! Why continue this vain struggle? Throw down your arms and you shall be gifted with quick deaths. Assume arrowhead formation. What's this? A futile attempt at a frontal breakthrough? Oh, please. Mock me not with such puerile strategies. Give any choose of resistance. Show them not an ounce of quarter. Reinforcements? Still relying on numbers to win your battle, Zogbog? That voice! What? You again? Never fought in dramatic entrances, I see. And now that you're here, what do you hope to achieve? I'd dearly like to see you try and tip the scales against this, my newly formed Invincibles. All 10 ponzes of you. I'll have you know that I brought friends to the party. Friends, you say? Spare me your japes. Scrawny little halflings like you can come in the hundreds of thousands and still not. He recruited the Gigas. Huh? The Gigas actually look really good in this game. Examil, the Gigas Tamer. Glantheos? How could this be? But what foul means were the Gigas mercenaries made to defect? Falcon Squad, prepare to launch! Fire! Oh gosh! Oh, I love it. Next, Eagle Squad, prepare to launch. Fire! Making them. They're mere snowballs. Don't let them catch anyone. Don't let me catch anyone flinching at them. Artillerists, return fire! I mean, not to say anything, but packed snowballs like that, they could be, they could be many, many pounds to the point where it's actually going to hurt. The enemy stands distracted. Now's his chance to strike. Carbine swallows, charge! What? Snow-covered boulders! Their main rank's a bit thin. Falcon Squad, concentrate fire!
horses!
Fungi are born again! Snow-covered boulders. Told you, it'd be pretty lethal. Just like his flint delved in snowballs.
Invincibles, retreat! Retreat, I say!
Clithios is taking aim. Gonna try to go right for Zogbog, I can imagine.
Found that Hexbond brat. Next time we meet, I swear I'll rip off. Oh, what is it, you lot? What's the matter? Roar!
I love it. That was actually fun. I like that cutscene. I owe you yet again, Jedith, this time for grilling the catch of the day, of all things. Thanks to you, I was able to lure the other Gigas away and be reacquainted with my old friend, Clithios here. Clithios, you have my thanks. This victory we owe to you and your comrades. I look forward to when we go head-to-head with fishing rods in hand.
Ugo, Greg.
Save that line for when, nay, if you ever reel in a larger cache than I. Eximel, what unholy manner of covenant did you enter in with that Gaius? Covenant? Why, nothing of the sort. I merely bested him in an earnest test of strength and skill. A fish-off, to be precise. Positively intriguing. Eximel, so we managed to meet again. But of course, have I ever broken a promise? Not once, Eximel. Not once. Such a sight is balm for the soul, is it not? Jeth, I haven't much to offer you out here in the field, but please accept this token of my appreciation. The assistance you afforded to young Eximel proved pivotal to our victory, so I'm told. It seems an awful shame to let them go. Their presence could well steer the course of the conflict. A debt owed has been repaid, and I would not ask for more. Besides, could you imagine the mayhem they'll likely to cause, lumbering about Sandoria? I must admit, it touched my heart to see that gentle Mian thrives beneath that fearsome exterior. After such an experience, one cannot help but wonder if the beastmen are truly that different from us. Will that there be a knight come to replace the departing Gigas? That emblem. Lord Eximel! Leonard, what's happening, man? What's happened, man? Concerned your father, Count Ariok, sir. What? Father? My lord, wait! Okay, so something's happened to our next Altenia. With seeming ill wind blows to mar today's triumph. The war is no kind master. No respite does he offer the weary. He must needs march to Zarkabard to join the Royal Knights. Please give Captain Tassine my regards. Farewell, and be safe. If only we can control our chocobos like that. Viscount Diavon! May the goddess watch over you. May the goddess watch over you. All right, now. We actually get out of this place. Come on, you two. Now we have to scale the whole map. It is time for us to head into Zarkabard itself. By looking at this quest, from what I can see, it's as likely as not that we will finish up this stream with this quest, and the next stream on Wednesday, we will get back to the Wings of the Goddess storyline, which will be curious to see. Now, we could potentially continue on with our with just the young Griffin stuff. Because essentially you don't have to stop and do the missions between doing the quests and vice versa. There is a very solid reason that you could do the quests all in one shot and then do the mission stuff. I've not been doing that. I've been alternating. Anyway. We'll have to see what the time is, because there is a chance that we will have a little time kind of close towards the end. We did start early today, though, so we might end early. I'm certainly going to finish up this quest. It looks like we only have to do 2 more quests for the nation stuff, per nation. And then, theoretically, you can just continue on and finish up Wings of the Goddess. So... we'll see what it looks like kind of at the end of this quest, and if we really want to continue on with it, because honestly that would be kind of nice just to be kind of done with the quests. Then we can continue on. We will be doing the other nation quests, so it will be a little different when we do that. Specifically because of because we won't be doing the we'll just go through the quest line as is. If we have to take a break, then we probably will go and switch to a different one. I still have to finish up the Sandoria quests, so there is that. One way or another, let's go ahead and head into Zarkabard itself. Deep into enemy territory, so they say. Oh, that tiny little bit of music just completely ruins the mood, now doesn't it? Okay. We're now in Zarkabard. Okay. At J9, we're in the area. There's something called an animal spoor. There we go. This is our next quest. Halt! None shall pass. Oh, 'tis only you, Jeth. If you seek Exmel, you cannot attend to guests at this time. The entire company has been plunged into the depths of shock. Count Archiot, you see, was felled by from his mount by an arrow taken to the chest in an orcish ambush. To further compound matters, the arrowhead was dipped in a poison most vile. I fear he will not live to see another dawn. Confound it! And only I detected the Bloodwing Horde scouts but a second sooner, it would not have come to this. Shoot. Leave them, Jedith. Deprive them not of their final moments together. Examil. Yes, Father. This belongs to you now. The house ring, I would assume. Yep. Father? This ring is worn by none but the rightful head of House Archaeot. Doremus, at your command, my lord. My eyes, they darken. I haven't much time. Here are now my last orders, as your captain. I hereby relinquish command the Knights of the Cardinal Stag to you, my lieutenant. Waste not the knight's strength on burial. Leave my body to the beasts. Father! Farewell, my lord. It was an honor serving under you. Captain! Ah! Hear me well, Knights of the Cardinal Stag. By order of the late Count Archaeot, the leadership of the unit has been passed to me. Those whose hands have yet to grasp a blade, stand with me now. We go to exact a blood price for the accursed beastman for the life of our fallen captain. Dear Ramus, cease this madness. The knights are unfit to engage the enemy, let alone march. Why, those words become you not, Lord Examil. Pray allow me to educate you. In war, troop strength alone does not the victor decide. Morale plays a role as prominent as any other factor. Ask a dozen good generals this, and dozens sure reply so. Cardinal Stags are united in grief and anger over their father, their captain's death. The time to strike back is now, whilst the desire for retribution burns fierce and new. Unless it was the young master's intent to say that he has lost his stomach for battle. Aye, I'm afraid. Deathly afraid. Father shan't ever forgive me in this lifetime, nor the next, if I allow you to hobble to your death, shouting his name. Now then, I believe a Kingdom unit is positioned on your left flank at present. What is their identity? What? How came you by that? Scruple over such details later, man. Give me the name. Very well. They be Captain Ruslaw's Iron Rams. Learning of our unit's state of disarray, they've temporarily halted their advance a short ways westward in order to safeguard our weakened ranks. Of all the units out in the field, it had to be the bearded brutes. Well, beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. Death, you've done much for me already, yet I must request another favor. I need this message delivered to the Iron Rams. The Cardinal Stags haven't the strength remaining to engage the Bloodwing Horde in the open field. As such, we can assume the role of bait and lure the beastmen into an ambush, where the Iron Rams lie in wait. When the bait is taken, I shall sound the stag horn, reproduce the stag's cry at such pitch as would carry across the most clamorous of battlefields. That would be the signal for the Iron Rams to appear and dole out a warm welcome for our orcish guests. I shall remain here and convince the men of my strategy, ensure that no acts of folly take place. Depending on you, Jedith, may the gods speed your way. Give me one moment here. All right, so where do we go? We have to examine the wheel ruts in the dead-end tunnel at the south part of the grid. I would assume the one just at I-10. I-9 early in the dead-end tunnel to the south. Yep. And here we are. Zarkabard for the third time. Once in present, once in Dynamis, once in the past. pass it. Sir, an unidentified individual has breached the perimeter. Shall I make a pincushion out of him? Stay your bolts. Judging from that silhouette, there's no mistaking it. Verily, that is Jedith who approaches. A staunch soldier of the Alliance he is, and one after our very own captain's heart of iron, no less. Well met to you, Jedith. What brings you to these goddess-forsaken parts? Sorry, I've got an itch on the top of my head. What? Is this true what you say? That Count Archiot is slain? Now the impetuous son has wasted no time to put on his late father's mantle and issue us orders. Truly, this is a grim day for the kingdom. Could it be Jedith? Jedith, it truly is you! Cyranoos! Vistiol! You'll never guess who's just arrived! Exmil is still alive and well. Not that I expected any less, of course. As I said, is it not? But Exmil is as resilient as a slime. True that, but that resilience of which you speak extends to his personality, too. Here he is again, up to his old antics, planning reckless strategies and getting everyone royally involved. Universally acknowledged fact aside, I see merit in the former captain's proposal. In union, the Cardinal Stags and the Iron Rams stand a far greater chance of survival, if not success. Enough of the foolish pondering, you lads. We're up against the notorious Kingslayer and his Bloodwing horde, not imaginary orcs in the streets of Sandoria. Such infantile strategy as was proposed by your play friend would never succeed in 100 years. Spare us your ridicule. You elders are always quick to belittle children, but who was it that prevented the fall of the Garlade Citadel? Us, that's who. And tender of age though Exmil may be, he has stared death in the face and survived some of the most perilous fronts this war has seen. With all due respect, sir, I would measure his combat experience above yours. Bah! Think what you will, little runts. Have the time nor patience to babysit impudent ankle biters. Would appear the children has the better of you, and that for about... Sion? Lieutenant Phililau? Japes aside, surely you cannot mean to suggest to heed the lordling's ill-conceived plan. Let's cast aside our pride for a moment and ascertain whether the plan is, as you say, ill-conceived. Suppose that our rams met the Bloodwing Horn in the open field. How likely is it that we would emerge victorious? Admittedly, the favors favor us not. The odds favor us not. The enemy outnumbers us 3 to 1 at the very least. That much is common knowledge, I believe. That our routes of passage continue to be severed by the advancing enemy lines we speak is also no secret. Discounting the Cardinal Stags, no more alliance units remain with which joint operations can be conducted. Follow you, my logic? Were the Cardinal Stags to fall before the enemy advance, it would only be a matter of time before the Iron Rams followed suit. Then the boys' proposed strategy to marry the Cardinal Stag's mobility and the Iron Ram's striking power in an ambush operation would be our best hope. Precisely. As poor as it does my pride to be upstaged by a child, I see no other way. You have the right of it. Then it's settled. Let us bring the issue to the attention of Captain Roulaus. Very well. However, I would advise against disclosing the strategy's origin, lest the knights be given pause. And that we are agreed. Yeah, that's Rahal. I trust you two were paying attention. Have you any objections to voice? None whatsoever. Isn't that right, Jedith? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just a transparent mute. Zethrat, please come on in. Thank you so much for leveling up with me earlier today. I ended up getting to level 70 before stream, so it was all well and good. To think that we shall soon stand shoulder to shoulder with Exmil in battle. Prospect is positively invigorating. Aye, our chance has finally come. We have the luxury of time. I shall personally prevail upon Captain Lillisette to adopt the strategy. In the meanwhile, make all haste to deliver the following message to the young Count. A ram awaits the cry of the stag. The goddess preserve. All right. So as much as I was not fond of this nation's storyline, it has called back a couple times, and I've been enjoying it so far. But we are hitting a kind of a climactic scene here, so. Though, in all honesty, I'll be happy when we finish this nation's quest, because they've not been the best. I'm pretty sure I've said this before. Just repeating myself now. Now, where is that animal spore? There it is. Mount. It's good to see you return, Jedith. I fear the situation has taken an ill turn. Unable to master his desire for vengeance, J. Ramus abruptly struck camp, taking all able men with him. He intended to strike back at the orcs. What of your end? I pray you'd better news to offer me. That is heartening indeed. You have my gratitude, Jedith. And it would seem I owe Rahal and the others too. I shall thank them at the earliest opportunity. There is hope still. Let us pursue the Cardinal Stags, prevent them from engaging the enemy prematurely. Yep, gotta keep them from... Not Archeot, a moment. I would have you take this, if it pleases you. A vial of military prison powder, my lord. Shall veil your presence from enemy eyes for a time. Thank you, Veneri. This will serve us well. Though, if we're able to catch Dogbog or something like that, it'll be wonderful. According to Captain J. Ramus, the Bloodwing Horde's main host presently occupies a cave situated north of our position. Should we use up the vial of military prison powder, return hither and I shall furnish you with another. Captain J. Ramus left a small supply for the wounded prior to departure, you see. Your help is appreciated, Veneri. I leave you in the care of the wounded. I leave you the care of the wounded. It would be an honor, my lord. Let's be off, Jedith. All right. Now. Okay. Northwest corner of I-7. Okay, so we're just gonna take a right. I do wonder what the Watchful Pixie is. Because there's one in Buston, there's one in this one, and there's one in Zarkabar. So I wonder what it's for. I'll have to look that up. I assume it's for like a quest or something. This is normally a ramp. Not this time. Forbidding portal. Shh. Hear you the guttural sound of orcish chatter echoing off the cavern walls? The enemy encampment lies near. Now's a good time to use that vial of military prison powder. Now, will they smell us? That's the question. Can't see us. Let's make haste, Jedith. They certainly would be able to hear us. All that armor clinking? Come on. Kind of obvious. Captain Jeramus. Seems that we are vastly outnumbered. Are you certain this is a wise undertaking? Be given not to despair, man. Night flinches not before steep odds. First, we must needs ascertain the layout of the enemy camp. Captain, over yonder! Viscount Diophon? What business have the royal guards here? He appears to be accompanied not by the royal guards, sir, but the Iron Rams. All men in position? Good. And we lie in wait for the stag's cry. At the risk of sounding craven, are we not a little close to the enemy host? Cardinal stags are nowhere to be seen. Will they truly lure the enemy hither? Careful. Tarnation!
Huh? Who go there? Me know you there.
Voshik Glock. I think he's a notorious monster in the present day. So it came to this. You lot, stay concealed no matter what happens. Have I made myself clear? Sir? Hail! Be this General Dogvatag's renowned Bloodwing horde, to which much notoriety is attributed.
Lone pointy ear? Who wanting to know? Who wanting know?
I am Philae S. Diophon, Royal Guard Lieutenant of the Kingdom of Sandoria. If it pleases his lordship Dogvatag, I would have the honor of crossing blades with him in a duel.
Scrawny pointed ear want fight, General Dogvatag. Not in 1,000 year. Who say Royal Guard? You have got to challenge me? Very well, I grant your wish. Don't disappoint.
Yikes. I'm just imagining the that you'd see in that you'd hear in Lord of the Rings. Captain, is there naught we can do? We found it. What madness has seized him that he would engage in this fruitless duel? Ooh. He's doing a good job, at least keeping up. Ooh. Burning Rose, I think. Oh, whichever it is. It's one of the two flame blade attacks. Philae! Probably hurt him. Did you finally make your entrance, lad?
What wrong, pointy ear? If all royal guard weak as you, I go slaying King Dustin myself. And why not heir to throne too? What's his name? Oh yes, Prince Tryon. Wet nurse we catch. She cry his name before she wear her blade like sheath.
You dare threaten the life of His Highness? Unforgivable! I will not allow you to leave these caverns with your life. No, Philae! Be blinded not by his taunts! Gonna smack you away and take your...
Ah! Foolish young whelp!
Pray, forgive me, Altenia.
You thank me for mercy. Did he died? Boss, you very strong. May prepare victory toast. Not yet. I smell more rat hiding. Coward! Show yourself! Curses.
Young master. Ramus, why do you stand there as if a statue? Is this not the chance of retribution you so desires? Ha! A reminder I require not, my lord. Cardinal Stags, with me!
Boss, over there! Ah, more rat than expect. But more rat make no difference.
Dogvatag, you shall answer for all your crimes this day.
Who this insolent hellion? If you want death, I make you squire to prince in afterlife.
Bloodwing Horde, destroy remaining pointy ear.
Yes, boss.
XML, why didn't you blow your horn yet? Now! There we go. You think I'd be fooled by a worn trick? Odd sounding elk, but I got in stealth, but
What that noise? Boss, situation very bad. More night arrive. Like I said, more rat make no difference. You lot finish them. Boss, me think bunch fighting in front, not no extra enemy.
the Orcish ranks have been thrown into confusion in the face of unanticipated reinforcements. The strategy is unfolding as planned. Now's a chance to steal our way through to Dogvideg. Jeth, lend me your hand.
Arg, still no end to rat.
Yoo-hoo! Big boy.
What's this? Yermoga, come!
Oh yeah, that's right, his pet buggard.
Seem I underestimated you, pointy ear. You, Hellion, this strategy you're doing? You have talent as tactician.
Spare me your hollow flattery, murderer. Taking the life of father, mother, and Philae, I shall make you pay the dearest price.
You fight for vengeance! Foolish child, your talent go to waste. You have no chance to survive. Soon you'll be reunited with parent.
All right. And we begin a climactic battle. Blood of Heroes. Yes, and we begin. Goyo's Reverie. Boom, 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 boom. Not gonna be a map in here. Okay, so there's going to be a bunch of enemies, assisted by XML. Don't tarry too long, or otherwise he'll probably rush in and get killed. So that's our big guy.
Die, rats, die and forget your weakness in Abyss.
Everyone step up. Pistel, special recipe incoming. Carmine Swallow Kick. The Launch Herb Tonic. You fight with us from afar, my friend. Get that Death Rainer.
Dormoga, you slay my pets. Now I slay you, like I slay your friend.
Know my pain.
No more fun in game.
He's activated invincible. Oh, defeated XML. Oh, XML just died. Operation has failed. Darn it. I needed to jump in a little faster and get Vale to jump on top of them. Get them all away from XML. I goofed that up. Whoops. There's no response. Shoot. Okay, so what happens if I fail? Oh, I need to go back and get the... and get a new thing of, the military... The vial of military prism. Shoot. Okay. Well, I'll shoot. At least it doesn't look like I have to wait any time to finish up the fight, so. Yep, I need another one. At the end of shift, what? Do I have to wait? Okay, whew. Oh, I was just lucky and got it. Okay, so I would have had to wait another day. Well, that's dumb. Yeah, wait until the next Van Deal day and return to the animal school. Yeah, so I just got lucky that the next day was about to happen. Then this time I can't goof up. Number one, I don't want to wait until next stream. And two, I don't want to wait another hour. Hear 'em, scare 'em. That's a new name. A little disturbing that in the past you've got all these black crystals that are like coming out of the ground where there normally aren't any. But you gotta make the area look a little bit more threatening. So, a lot of heroes. Let's try again. Let's not fail this time. Darn it all! I kind of blew it. We'll go in and we'll try and we need to whittle down all the nasties that are attacking XML. So. Didn't do that. Come on, game. Thank you. Set up its own instance, I guess. I hate that I have to wait longer to start attacking again. It's like there's enemies in combat. I most likely hit them. Let's keep going. Do another auto target. Oh, for Pete's sakes, what the heck? Oh. Oh, for Pete's sakes. Why didn't Val use Uriel Blade? He's supposed to grab everybody. Pete's sakes. Well, I failed a second time. So, unfortunately, not gonna be able to do anything with this. Dagnabbit. That should not be a hard fight. Pete's sakes. Well, while we're here, let's go ahead and grab the... Go ahead and grab our home point here so we can get back here relatively easily. Pete's sakes. That should not have been hard. I don't know why he went down so quickly. Okay, well, I need a suggestion of who to have then that can smack everybody. Because I need them off of XML. I have Warrior. Doesn't matter anyway, we have to stop the stream, because I'm not sitting around for another hour to try another shot at it, so we're gonna have to try it Wednesday. Arr. I was trying to change to the bug guard after attacking the one thing, but it kept jumping to everything but it. It doesn't help that there are two mages that are casting magics. So even if I get all the melee attackers, I'm still gonna have them attacking him. Well, that's disappointment, but it can't be helped, I guess, so. So, anyway, thank you guys for everybody who showed up in stream, for those who were in chat, stuff like that. I really do appreciate it. We weren't able to finish up everything that I wanted to do today, but we're very close. So, what I think I will do next time, Wednesday, is we will go ahead and do all the nation missions. Let me take a quick look at Chasing Shadows, which is the next mission. One game day after completing Blood of Heroes. Wings of the Goddess mission 38. Well, never mind then. I would assume that I would have to continue on. So we can't do what I was about to say. Initially, I would have done something along the lines of going and finishing those nation quests completely, so we didn't have to get interrupted. But it looks like we might not be able to. All things considered, one way or another, Wednesday we will come back to this and we will try and finish that up and try and beat it before Exmo gets himself killed. I'm hoping that I can do that. question. If I actually bring... If I brought Druzlaus as the DPS rather than Koltada, I wonder if his presence would actually cause interest, because he has Beastman Killer. He has that trait. Therefore, he would actually cause intimidation. I don't know. I've only used him once, and it wasn't for very long, so... I could also switch for that, just for that fight. I could switch to like Black Mage, something that would actually attack with a AoE spell, and just fight like normal. Because once I have them all off, have them all off of X-Mill, then it's just a matter of running around and killing them. Because then once they're all attacking me, Val would jump in, and grab people off with Uriel Blade. I could then run around and get the mages, take all the ads, and then take out the Buggard, and then him himself. Anyway, I'm out next time. Anyway, tomorrow we are getting back into Hard Space Shipbreaker. We had just unlocked the Gecko, which is kind of like a passenger shuttle, and we were learning a radiation filter, I think. I'm not sure what happened with the ship that I got, because it doesn't have a radiation filter, so we don't know how to handle one yet. But we were a third to halfway done with that Gecko. We will then continue on with that. We'll see how that goes. I'm going to look into potentially for the 11th, which is a Thursday. I'm going to look into potentially doing something different. That is my birthday, and everything. So, Chris Bassett, thank you for joining the chat for even just a short time. We are running out, so it's okay if you were not able to kind of stay around. We are just kind of ending stream, so kind of bad timing. Anyway, so on the 11th, I'm thinking of doing something like a birthday stream. It could be a longer stream during the day. It could be another game entirely. I don't know. There's a good chance that I might do multiple streams that day, because it is just a different day. That normally would be a Shipbreaker day, but we'll have to see how that goes. Anyway, so I will let you guys know on the 11th if we do something. If we do, it's more likely going to be something like that. We could do a subathon or something like that, birthday subathon day. That actually sounds pretty decent. I don't have any major plans for that day, but I might want to try and set something up IRL, so I will keep you guys posted. If not, that day of, we could do something Friday. We could do something Friday specifically and set things up. So I will let you guys know of all that, because I would like to do something. I'm turning 35. It's another big 5-year interval, so I actually do want to do something. So anyway, so tomorrow, next stream, we're going to be doing, we're going to do more Shipbreaker, and on Wednesday we will come back to this, and we will work on more Wings of the Goddess. Hopefully I'm able to get some more stuff done. And yeah, I will let you guys know on about the birthday stream and all that jazz. I would love it if a lot more people were able to show up to that. I'm going to kind of spread that out far and wide to let people know that I'm going to be doing something for that. But yeah, plans are still kind of up in the air. Until I get anything solid, I will let you guys know. Anyway, with that disappointing note of not being able to finish up the quest like I expected, I will see you guys later. I hope you guys have a good week. We did just have a Thanksgiving week, so for those of you who are coming back from kind of the long holiday, I hope you're able to kind of jump back into it. Christmas is jumping in within a little bit, and I'm thinking of plans of something to do on the anniversary of my first year anniversary of streaming, which would be January 6th, roughly. I have to check what the date is, because we'll probably do something special for the 1-year anniversary of me streaming and all that jazz. So anyway, I will keep you up to date on all that stuff, and hopefully I'll be able to get some more stuff done as well. I still don't have a scene for kind of the Christmas season. We won't start using that particular scene in OBS until probably after my birthday, when it actually starts getting closer to Christmas and the Christmas season is kind of kicked in and stuff. So anyway, I will say goodnight to you guys now. I hope you have a good weekend. I hope you had a good weekend. I hope you have a good night, and that you guys are able to kind of get shifted back into the work week. I will see you guys tomorrow or Wednesday for the next streams. Until then, take care. I hope you are well. Good night.